Yo, what's good, chat? Hey, I got going on, man. I'm about to do some reactions right quick, probably for about an hour. See what the hell going on. What are you doing up still, again? I'm on live, twin. No, bro. No. Go to bed. Go use that thing. Like,
We're good. Get back in there.
come on now.
We're coming.
Yo.
Yeah,
Yo, what's the word, man?
it's good. Cool. Your ass look like a cool ratatouille right now.
I'm about to cook you. You look like a goddamn kangaroo like usual, nigga, with a do-rag on. I'm about to fry you. Just call my phone looking like Kangaroo Jack from the hood last. Flyest kangaroo with a mall face ass.
Nigga, you look like the flies and nigga like big Alfredo this shit. That nigga hair like this nest.
Bro.
Oh shit.
Nah,
Man,
damn.
when I was young, I see like this ghetto ratatouille, bro. That nigga hopped on his head and made the nigga walk down.
Hey, chat. Here the fuck. You said, huh?
I said, yo, niggas.
Nah, for real. That boy said me to walk down on shit. That's like the evil angel and then the demon ratatouille.
Today, boy. Listen to this shit, bro. Listen to this shit, bro. So to start with it, right? So I'm saying there, you're mainly kosher, Gucci, maybe feeling greasy. Then I'm like, oh yes, sir. Jacking up on cabinets here, possibly about to fire. Tell me why you know, like out there, and you say like straight out the fire. Now, it's definitely. This shit only got me up like this shit. Like, it's got percent on the whole trade, right? And right, shit only for 2% of my whole trade. So I'm like, bro, this shit, right, bro, I'm like, boom, that shit started to sell out. I'm like, all right, now we're doing this. All right, I mean, it's just about, boom, I put my phone down there, like, yeah, so you got her. Let's get to the but woke up to my shit. And, bro, I'm like, oh, but boom, boom. That's not even, that wasn't it. I'm still motivated to do that. Boom. I grabbed it. Bro. $500.
Boy, it be like that sometimes, bro. It be like that sometimes, bro. Literally. All stack ins. Now your ass hop on live today.
I see Candy, bro. I'm like, bro, nobody's trying to cheer shit. But with momentum, bro, get your shit out of my face. That's exactly what I should have did. I minimized my losses. That's it. My fan base. Yeah, I'm a fucking winner. I am officially witness with you. And let's just put it two-way back. Yeah, bro, they can't even. I'm sitting there like, bro, this can't be right. I'm watching this shit as an overnight. We Gucci for the morning, bro. Like nothing but greens in the overnight state. Nothing but green. I'm like, bro. Like, bro. And then it opens up. I'm like, bro.
See, I be checking the simulated returns.
The price or something like, what is going on, bro?
I be checking the simulated returns.
See, I don't even doing that shit no more. That should have spoiled the nigga and shit, bro. I just knew it should have been some type of more than put that shit. Like,
No, for real.
we serious right now, game.
Hold on one second, bro. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, I just hopped on the live. Might do some reaction videos or some shit. I'm gonna try and go every day.
Yeah. I said, bro, I gotta get up. What I said yesterday, cleansing my chakra ready. Cleansing my chakra, bro. I shit need to right now, bro. Move on to negative energy. Because I'm about ready to cry.
Yeah, see, I had me a cool little beach day today when you just sat in the beach, bro. Okay, kicked it. I was beefing with a seagull all day. Bro, you know like the Pink Panther music, bro? Bro, this nigga was just plotting all fucking day, G. Like, I'm talking,
Creepy shit.
bro, like I'm telling about, I was about to record this nigga, bro, because I ran him off like 7 times, bro. Big diesel ass nigga, bro. This nigga tried to take our chicken and everything.
Niggas say, because I'm afraid I got cojones.
Bro, this nigga was big as fuck. Like, I'm talking about big ass eagle. I said, all right, bro. Bro, this nigga stayed consistent the whole time we was there, bro. I said, yeah, my nigga, you get the chicken when we leave, nigga. Bro got the chicken when we left, bro. I ain't gonna care. I'm talking about we out there for a whole 3 hours, bro. Gang ain't leave not once.
It was that shit.
Yeah. So you know them seagulls probably eating good.
Okay. Over there. You ain't about to run me back to the ocean front, nigga.
Nah,
I'll go back to that hoodlums.
or our ocean view.
Never care. Yeah, right here, nigga. I get paid good.
Bro, all like it was small ones, but bro, it was some big ass fucking seagulls out there. I was like, what the fuck? You motherfuckers eating rats out here and shit.
That ass a bitch, brother buns.
Bro,
There's another thing you could do, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I be seeing a lot of niggas going up, like reacting to goddamn, like bro, scrolling, reacting and shit.
get bro, that's what I was gonna do. And just like build the algo for funny shit. You feel me? But like, bro, some of the shit that I be finding funny, bro.
Niggas going to get canceled.
Cancel, bro. I'm talking about cancel, bro. I'm gonna be weak to the wrong shit.
Oh no, sir. Oh no, sir.
Hey, bro, they gonna take me out of there fast. So I ain't even got time. Like, bro, my shit fucked up. I ain't gonna cap. Like, my shit be fight videos and shit. Like, and funny shit, bro. I ain't gonna cap. But it's like funny shit though. It's like, I don't know. If you got meme taste, bro, it's funny. Like,
And the niggas definitely on the right range too, goddamn. I had posted some shit on goddamn EP at the pool party and shit, and I was just like, goddamn, shout out Kiki, best catch in the ace. And like chat and requested dub, no, while I was doing it, so she like played it and it was her in the back. When I say that shit, goddamn, like for the artist stage, that shit had like 100 likes and shit, and then a lot of the clips on my Twitter had already been in the outdoor. So niggas definitely on the right vein with utilizing the bitches and the stream with the music too.
mm-hmm.
Okay. They shit looks all the more easier. But then like it's easier to make it look like shit is going on. You feel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking about doing that Instagram shit, bro.
You said what?
I was thinking about doing that Instagram shit, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah. It is hella it's part of content. That shit like right there, yo.
See, I was watching the one dude, bro. He was reacting to body cam footage, bro. The dude DJ Ghost.
Yeah. I know you're talking about light skinned nigga, right?
Yeah. He funny as a bitch. I ain't gonna cap. I done seen some of his clips to him like reacting to other shit.
Yeah, bro. I wound up making Nico on weight last night and shit. When I wound up telling this nigga, Nico after like 2 hours of talking to him, I'm like, yeah, bro. You remind me of that one Chicago nigga who be on the stream, though. You need to be get on that treatment shit heavy because he be halfway fucking with the playing the game on Twitch and shit, but he don't know how to overlay his face and like set it up the way you need to set it up, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was like, shit, you need my help, nigga? Let me know, cause yeah, niggas gotta get on that. I don't know what it is about the Chicago niggas, bro.
I ain't gonna cap.
Chicago nigga, birthday
Yeah, bro. They is funny, bro.
niggas is so weird.
Why they act?
Damn, W's in the chat, niggas.
W's in the chat.
Oh, that's what I meant to see. I don't know if I clipped it. I think I clipped it on my Twitch, but I told them drop W's in the chat because I played on unreleased. Niggas saying they're spamming WB dot WB dot.
Yeah, that's all right. WB dot is in the chat. Yeah. Yeah.
I was saying, Twitch be copyrighting niggas if they play any nigga shit outside of listening to myself for a second. I'm like, I ain't playing WB dot. Yeah, drop the W's in the chat and go fucking with it.
Yeah, see. I be playing my shit sometimes on like TikTok and shit. And on Twitch. I be trying not to get copyrighted neither. No cap.
Yeah, I guess they won't. Like, you might gotta open art shit so they don't copyright that shit, but they don't be copyrighting me when I play my own music. So they definitely pick up on that shit. But yeah, when they heard that they Pluto bitch, I wouldn't have fought at this shit. And the little, yeah, chop. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. I clicked your stream and started hearing that shit. I said, yeah, I can't stand this song, so I got to go. No cap. That song does something to my brain, bro.
That shit burnt out.
That shit fucks with my brain, bro. That shit's like her voice is like, like, why does this bitch sound like that, bro?
Now, I ain't gonna check. That bitch, the bitch was supposed to start off this the underdog, nigga.
Yeah.
Did you see bitch, man? She is on the run. I ain't even gonna check. That new shit she got on the metro shit, I just heard that shit yesterday. Is it? You're that women circle, even if the wheel make a jump like her. No way, though. I said, I already know the head to be jumping in this shit. No cap. Yeah. But like, she a little bit like, I don't know, got more of a flow in a bottle that it makes you forward, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Pluto bitch, boy, yeah. After the they're like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah.
That bitch voice be like, oh my god, shut the fuck up. Like,
I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? Okay.
her voice is just like so whiny. Like, I don't know. Her frequency is just off. Like, oh, bro. her, her music just off, bro. Like, I don't know how to say it, bro. Like, see, bro, you gotta set up the kick shit too, bro. Cause like I do be getting motherfuckers in from the kick too. I ain't gonna cap.
You can do Twitch and kick. I thought you could only pick one or other.
On this restream shit, like I guess that's what this app is, like a multi-streaming app. But like you should be able to do that shit on whatchamacallit too.
No, I'm saying I thought they didn't allow that shit. Like,
Yeah, you can do it.
I thought that was just like
Like right now, I'm live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, and then I'll be throwing up TikTok too. So I'll be live on like 4 shits.
Bro, you know the goddamn motion. Okay. Hey, either let's start tracking from my TikTok. They had to be bullshit, right?
Yeah, I've been trying to keep up with all this shit, no cap. Like going live an hour a day, making sure the content get posted. I have been slacking on clipping my lives though and shit.
Recently, I've been getting content out of the way like early as a bitch, just scheduling the post for throughout the day. Shit, niggas just gotta keep consistent with the shit. No bullshit.
Yeah, see the clipping shit. That shit definitely about to go, bro. I'm telling you, that shit about to go. Like I'm seeing now, it's like certain content be going on the body cam. No cap.
Just gotta have an algorithm with each of them.
Nah, for real. Cause like this one, this shit at 167 right now. In 3 days. 167K. Off the T.I. Sun shit.
What you call it? Niggas need to start goddamn like doing some over a minute long clips in there where niggas talking over a couple of seconds of that shit too. So niggas can goddamn get that bag of bumper TikTok also.
Yeah, see, cause like, bro, I got TikTok joints doing numbers, kinda like that shit.
Yeah, I repeated that shit yesterday.
Yeah, like that shit weird. But I think it's the new background I got for it too. Like, but that shit be pissing me off. TikTok be pissing me off. I ain't gonna cap. That shit's such a hit or a fucking miss. Bro. But like the couple like shits that do be going up, like them shits really don't be getting me no like interaction, if you get what I'm saying. Like follower wise, for
Yeah. Niggas gotta make sure they know and we're working with don't work too.
yeah, facts. Cause TikTok is definitely a whole other goddamn. You feel me? YouTube, I feel like easier, bro. I don't know what like the clipping shit. Man, let's do the craziest moments. Damn, put it down, put it down. Window. You know, this one might be a little bit too much. What's going on? What's going on with everybody in the chat, though? What y'all think, man? What y'all think? I want to react to some new shit for y'all. Hey, appreciate you for the follow too, Dwix. I didn't even see that. Appreciate you for tapping in off how I'm going. me set this bitch up right. Mm-mm-mm. There we go. Let's give y'all a better view. Seven days ago, this kind of I need some shit that's
Listen, it's called
exciting though. Man. I need a shit with a crazy title, bro. Damn, she caught foot to the face right there. Y'all see that shit? That's foot to the face. I know her goddamn nose stink. Okay. Oh, we got a Mr. Tough Guy, bro. We got a Mr. Tough Guy, bro.
This man is refusing to leave the bar.
You're never welcome back here. Don't come back here again.
But his tough guy act won't last much longer.
Is this out Virginia?
Sit down, man! I didn't do nothing!
You kick again, you're getting tased.
I didn't do nothing!
After getting into multiple altercations, it's alleged that he started swinging a liquor bottle at people in the parking lot. Cops must now see if they can calm the situation down before having to use force on the suspect.
I'm out back. I'm asking him to leave 3 or 4 times. He's trying to fight you. Yeah.
And you're with him?
No, we just pulled up and y'all trying to calm everything down, man. What's going on?
I like to have a trespass, please. I had to stop him swinging the bottle. He was about to swing the bottle. The bottle right on top of his car. He had it in the bar. Yeah, he was about to swing it at somebody. He had his hand tucked behind his back. I asked him to leave 2 or 3 times. He wouldn't leave. Then I knew he was out back talking shit, stirring up stuff back here with other people. Asked him to leave again. He literally started calling me bitch. I'm just like, dude, just leave, just go.
Did he make contact with you at all?
No. I didn't really want to, but I'd like if for not leaving, I'd just like to have him trespass.
I got you. Do you know what to say?
Yeah, you're never welcome back here.
That's all you gotta say. Just say that.
You're never welcome back here. Don't come back here again.
Vamos. Come on. Sorry, Payo. Let's go. This way.
Yeah, that's Virginia Beach, I think.
What did I do? What did I do?
He puts his hands on you, you take his hand off and he swats at you, so he going to jail, you know?
What did I do?
I would have been mad as a bitch.
You just said it twice.
What am I arrested? What am I arrested?
Stop moving. Stop moving.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, boy.
What am I arrested?
Stay still. What did I just tell you, man?
What am I
Part of it is what you're doing right now. You're not listening.
Disorderly intoxication, man. You're
Nah,
way
that's
too intoxicated tonight.
Sir,
You're not even behaving.
I'm not. Hey, I'm just trying to fix you, bro. You keep pushing me.
I need you to stay still.
Look, I can stay still.
All right, so stop moving.
You keep pushing me, though, sir.
You got any drugs on you or any weapons?
No, sir. I don't got nothing on me. Why is y'all pulling me on like that, bro? I didn't do nothing. I can get a ride home, bro. I didn't do nothing. That's cheating.
Now, fam.
What am I going to jail for?
Disorderly intoxicated.
Disorderly intoxicated.
That's right.
They
I
got
didn't do nothing, sir.
All right, have a seat here.
Bro, I didn't do nothing.
All right. I'll try. All right, get your leg up, man. Get your leg up. Lift your leg.
Can't go right.
Put your leg in the car.
Why are you doing this to me?
Obstruction now.
I need you to loosen up. Loosen up or I'm
I
going to make
need you to loosen up, bro.
this. Loosen up the leg.
But what did I do?
That actually kind of made me laugh a little bit.
Hey, you're either gonna start listening or you're gonna take a lightning ride.
Hey, bro, talking about some. I need you to loosen up. Hey, bro's a whole clown.
You want to get tased?
What did I do?
Marco, just calm the down, man. Let these people just
Bro,
Put your feet in.
chill, bro.
Put your feet in. Get back in.
Marco,
Put your
for real.
feet in.
Hey, bro, don't let these people cage you, man. Stop that shit, bro.
You got it?
Ease his ass.
You're good.
He's got to hit with that too.
We did. That's why I was like,
The arrest could have ended here, with Marco waking up in jail with a sore head and a misdemeanor charge. But he decides to aggressively kick the inside of the cruiser. Officers go to stop him, and Marco is about to earn his first felony.
Stay there. Stop moving. You kick again, you're getting tased.
I'm not trying to kick you, bro.
Listen, you kick again, you're getting tased.
Hey, bullshit. I ain't trying to kick you, bro.
I need you to sit still.
Hey, bro,
If you kick this window again, you're gonna get tased.
Sir, I didn't do
Sit
nothing.
back.
I didn't do nothing.
Sit back.
Sir, I didn't do nothing.
I need you to sit back.
Sir, I didn't do
What did I just tell
nothing.
you?
I'm
All right.
sitting back.
This is,
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm sitting back, bro. Hey, bro, I'm sitting back, bro. Hey, I've been sitting back, bro.
You kick again, you're getting tased. You understand?
Bro, I ain't did nothing, bro. Bro, I ain't did nothing, bro.
You get one chance.
Bro, I didn't do nothing.
You get
bro.
one chance.
I didn't do nothing.
I just want to get away from
Sir, I didn't do nothing.
But if we have to, we have to.
Sir, I didn't do
get
nothing.
in the car.
Sir.
Damn, they got his ass. They got his ass.
There are 2 minutes.
Get in there.
To the port.
I didn't do nothing. Get in there. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, but he needs to learn somehow.
Sit down now. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing, sir. Sir, I didn't do nothing.
Shut the fuck up!
I didn't do nothing.
Hey, go to City Hall quick.
Yeah.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
Well, man,
I didn't do nothing.
really, like,
Sir.
you got yourself a felony now.
I need to go to the hospital. Please.
That man,
Oh, you should have thought about that before you kicked us.
Go to the hospital.
Yeah, you didn't just kick me.
Hey, bro, get him out of here.
Well, the camera has it all. Trust me, I
Like,
promise
man,
you.
I'm such
Don't
a
take me, bro. I need to go to the hospital.
No, you don't. We have nurses at the jail for you.
I need to go to the hospital.
No. Hey, Marco, do you want to provide a phone number
I want to buy a dollar.
for the arrest affidavit?
911, bro.
All right. What's wrong? Huh? I can't hear you. What? You're about to die? Why? You gotta throw up?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You had a lot to drink today. Hey, Corporal, I think he's throwing up in the back of the car. Just letting you know. Yeah.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation.
Marco, you feel better? Can you take a look at him? Because I can't hear him. He's not saying anything. Just make sure he's breathing and stuff.
He puked all over his own face and your back window and the seat.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Sorry, bro.
No, you're good. Marco. This guy fell asleep. Marco. Disgusting. Threw up all over the car. He's playing possum right now.
Okay.
He threw up all over himself. He got tased. Yeah, he's a hot mess. So.
Okay, I'll let them know.
Yeah.
As soon as it in there, we're
Yeah, I'm finishing the narrative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
He's laying down.
Head this way.
Yeah. This guy's you're gonna have fun. He threw up all over my car.
This stinks.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
he was kicking he almost broke the window. Yeah, it was really bad.
Is this still the program?
Yep. So the other deputy tased him. and I got to take pictures of his probe. But he was being so difficult, uncooperative, that I couldn't. So.
But that's it right there. It's just in the stomach, right?
Yep.
Pass the fuck out.
Thanks for having me come in tonight.
Marco was charged with resisting with violence and disorderly intoxication. Marco pled guilty to all counts and was handed 24 months probation and ordered to pay $770 in fines and fees. At Blue Line Body Cam, I always bring never-before-seen police footage. And if you want to be able to catch these cases, please consider subscribing and join me on my goal to release a brand new body cam video every single day in 2026.
Tap in, fam. Tap in. Let's see what the hell going on with this chat. What the hell going on?
This video was brought to you by SimpliSafe. There's no safe like SimpliSafe. Police just arrived at an airport parking lot to investigate reports of an abandoned truck. Initially, it seemed like just another routine call with nothing unusual, but that's when it hit them.
Kind of smells. I think it smells like decomp. I can smell something.
Inside the truck lay 4 brutalized and dismembered bodies hidden inside boxes. What officers didn't know at the time is that 11 more bodies lay buried and hidden in remote areas of the state. An active, twisted serial killer was on the loose, and detectives were already months behind.
You remember the last time you saw him?
Maybe a couple of months ago.
We don't care about anything else other than finding Mac, Jennifer, and Justin. Whoever did that is our focus.
I tied everything together yesterday when he did that. You know what I mean? Like, I know he lost them 3, man. I know he did.
Taking these other 11, did you take them all to the same place? If you ever came back out to New Mexico, would you be willing to take us?
It started on a Sunday afternoon when police in Grants, New Mexico received a mysterious call. A landlord had just discovered something he described as disturbing while cleaning out an evicted tenant's home. Officers immediately headed to the address to investigate.
So this guy hasn't paid us since July, but with COVID going on, we couldn't evict him, so we've had nothing but problems with him. Anyways, we finally got him to move out, so I seen him today. We haven't come by, we haven't messed with him. Hopefully it doesn't kick his ass, you know. When I came by, he says, I'm gonna leave you a pile to throw. Well, we didn't know which pile, so we started to load it up. While we were moving some things, and we found this puppy in this box underneath some of the kid stuff, you know.
Okay.
So we go to put the puppy in the bag because we were going to bury it, and then we see that they had tied a cord on its neck.
Okay.
Well, we've had, like I said, nothing but problems with these guys, so I at least want to put a report on file. I know we won't be able to say who did it and when, but that needs to be associated with him, you know, because we're going to take him to court for a lot of other things, and if I can just have that on file, it'll help.
Okay.
It was clear the puppy had suffered a horrific death. Animal control arrived shortly afterwards and confirmed it had been deliberately tortured, noting a cord tied tightly around its neck. The cruelty of the scene was deeply unsettling, and the officer immediately recognized they were dealing with someone truly twisted.
Yeah, that was just straight up.
Absolutely.
No,
that's just sad. That right there just really got to me, because it's like that's not cool at all. Right?
No. Absolutely. Cruel, awful people.
Yeah, we tried to get in. The landlord, the owner, he tries to go into the house. They went in, they painted everything their own colors, and they just ruined everything.
Unfortunately for investigators, the puppy was just the first body, and in the coming days, police would uncover more gruesome scenes, strange disappearances, and disturbing evidence pointing to something far more calculated than anyone expected. That same day, Detective Robert Turney was assigned a missing persons case involving 19-year-old Matthew Miller. Matthew's grandmother had called 911 a couple of days earlier, worried because she hadn't seen or heard from him in nearly a week. It turned out police were already familiar with Matthew and knew he had previously struggled with substance abuse, so initially they assumed his disappearance was drug-related. Maybe he overdosed somewhere. But Matthew's family insisted something was different this time and urgently requested to speak with detectives. Trusting their instincts, Detective Turney decided to visit Matthew's grandmother, where he would discover some unsettling new possibilities.
So you guys can help me out by just calling around to hospitals, clinics, rehabilitation places, other county jails, and just see if he's there. So prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Okay, but I will tell you, I had more than enough to arrest Matthew several times, and he's not one of those people that I wanted to arrest. Matthew is not going to pull a gun on anybody, right, to get his drugs.
Yeah. No.
He's not that kind of person.
Yes, that's my main fear.
And he probably has a little bit of a complex because he knows he's that kind of person. And so he's going to be real hesitant to reach out and tell you guys the actual truth about this person took advantage of me.
Yeah, no, he
So just forgive him. All you can do is tell him you love him and you forgive him and go from there.
After rehashing some information with Matthew's family, Detective Turney would go on to learn some critical details. Matthew's girlfriend told the family she saw him getting into a vehicle with several other people, including a blonde woman named Jennifer Lannon, someone Matthew had recently been spending time with. He also learned that Matthew often spent time with a close friend named Justin Mata and his girlfriend, Leonie Calzada. All three were known to use drugs together. Acting quickly on these promising new leads, police began searching locations Matthew was known to frequent, and soon enough, they located Matthew's Chevy Colorado truck parked and seemingly abandoned within a few blocks away from Leonie and Justin's residence. The truck was dirty, locked, and appeared to have been parked there for several days. Inside, detectives found clothing and personal belongings, as well as several unsettling items including a pair of rubber gloves and a shovel lying in the truck's bed. They also found multiple cell phones that were damaged in the front and back seats. It seemed clear Matthew hadn't intended to leave the truck there, and detectives sensed something wasn't right. Immediately, investigators canvassed the area and found surveillance cameras nearby, one of which captured Matthew's truck arriving at Leonie and Justin's address on January 26th, just 3 days before Matthew was reported missing. With these new alarming discoveries, Detective Turney knew the next logical step was to urgently speak with Matthew's friends, Justin Mata and Leonie Calzada, hoping they could shed some light on the situation. However, when they arrived at the couple's residence, they would quickly realize Matthew wasn't the only one missing.
I'm Abigail Spanberger, candidate for governor, and I sponsored this ad.
MAGA Republican Winsome Earl Sears.
They out here bodies and taking names later, bro. Oh, bro.
No, just you? You sure? Okay, you okay if I come in? Hey, guys. Hey, my name's Robert. He gone. He gone? Yeah. Hey, buddy. Okay.
This is Leonie Calzada, the girlfriend of Matthew's close friend, Justin Mata, and someone detectives suspected might know exactly what happened to Matthew.
This is very, very important. We're looking for Matthew Miller. He's been missing for over 2 weeks. When was the last time he was here?
Maybe a year ago?
A year ago?
When I first got this place, yeah. When I first got it, last January.
He hasn't been here since then.
I know it very well.
What if I got video of his vehicle?
Maybe there's things I can hear, man, when I've had it myself.
Okay.
When was the last time you saw him here?
When he was in the place, once to bring over, I first got to the place.
A year ago? You think Justin would have?
He would have, yeah, probably.
When you weren't here?
I wasn't here, or I wasn't paying attention, yeah. Because they said all that, yeah. But he left on the 17th and then came back. And then
17th, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, and then I went to go talk to the guy in Kingman. He's like, yeah, they left each other during the night and they're in Arizona.
Do you have any kind of way to contact Justin? You have a phone number?
No, he just left him to go.
Well, what's his phone number? Email, Facebook?
He took my phone, it's not working. He took my phone, yeah. Took a wife, the other guy.
When's the last time you had any kind of communication with
That's
Justin?
when he said, go by Coke. So I'm gonna go by Coke. And then come back.
What I would like to do, all right, is look around your house for any kind of evidence of Matthew Miller or any kind of foul play. I'm not looking for anything other than that.
According to Leonie, her boyfriend, Justin, had also mysteriously vanished, and she hadn't seen him since January 17th, nearly 2 weeks before Matthew was even reported missing. But investigators knew something wasn't adding up when Leonie insisted she hadn't seen Matthew in nearly a year. Surveillance footage clearly showed Matthew's truck outside her residence just days before he disappeared. With their suspicion mounting, detectives decided to search Leonie's home, hoping to uncover whether she might be hiding something, or someone.
Did you notice anything strange that happened around here? Did you notice anything different around here? Like something that was any kind of blood, needles? What about needles or fentanyl pills or anything like that?
That's what he's using. I'm not sure though. Not pretty sure, but that's what the light stuff.
Yeah. What's the gas? It was already. Okay, so I can only find one person dead in a trunk per year. That's my max.
Despite their best efforts, investigators found no signs of foul play or violence. Still, Detective Turney couldn't shake the feeling that something was overlooked, so he returned to speak briefly with Leonie, unaware she'd drop a crucial clue.
Who?
The 17th, Justin Mata with
Arizona.
Yeah, with Jen Cannon.
As of the 17th
Of January. He left with his wife.
Leonie revealed that Justin had recently taken off with another woman named Jennifer, supposedly heading to Arizona to re-up on drugs and make some money. With this new detail, Detective Turney now found himself investigating the disappearances of 3 different people: Matthew Miller, Justin Mata, and now, potentially, Jennifer. Not yet aware just how closely connected these cases really were. So to move forward, Turney quickly looked into Jennifer and discovered she had recently been reported missing by her ex-husband, Sean Lannon. That name sounded familiar to Detective Turney, because just days earlier, officers had responded to a disturbing call at 817 Kingman Avenue, the same property where the remains of a tortured puppy had been uncovered. And the tenants evicted from that very house, Sean and Jennifer Lannon. Finally, investigators were starting to connect the dots. 3 people, all closely linked through drugs and personal relationships, had vanished within days of each other. Detective Turney realized it was time to canvass the neighborhood surrounding Sean and Jennifer's former home, hoping a neighbor might have seen something suspicious or could offer the lead they desperately needed. That's when they found a neighbor whose security camera was pointed directly at Sean and Jennifer's old residence, and what the investigators saw on the footage would finally bring some much-needed clarity to their case. Without this neighbor's camera, detectives might have hit another frustrating dead end, and it shows just how important reliable security can be, because when something happens, every second matters. That's why I partnered with Simply Safe Home Security to provide you with a trusted way to secure your own home. After I installed Simply Safe, I felt much safer at home knowing that if anything moves where it shouldn't, I'll be alerted immediately, along with real-life security pros who can quickly step in and help. Simply Safe's brand new ActiveGuard outdoor protection means those pros can see a suspicious person in my driveway and speak to them, flash the spotlights, even call police before a break-in ever whatever happens. All the alarm systems wait until the door is kicked in. Active Guard tells the intruder, hands up, police are on the way, while they're still outside. The tech is smart enough to tell friends from foes, so your partner or the dog walker won't trigger a 3 a.m. panic. What I find myself using the most is their video doorbell, which sends me a notification whenever there's motion at my door, and even allows me to communicate with anyone at my door through its built-in speakers, saving me from Matthew is seen. Studio is safe.
Why are you not investing in tax liens? No, seriously. Why are you not investing into one of the most incredible real estate strategies that's the most passive?
Even when I'm on the road. There are no long-term contracts, plans start at about $1 a day, and there's a 60-day money-back guarantee. And today, SimpliSafe has a deal just for the Dr. Insanity crew. Save
Why are you not investing in tax liens?
Back to
No,
back.
seriously. Why are you not investing into one of the most
2 days later, on January 28th, the same camera recorded someone loading household items into a red Dodge Dakota parked outside the residence and driving away. This CCTV footage marked a critical turning point for investigators. For the first time, detectives had visual proof of Matthew at Jennifer and Sean's residence. With this significant new lead, the next step was clear. Detective Turney needed to speak directly to Sean. Only his account could clarify what happened that day and potentially reveal crucial details about the missing trio. The next morning, Detective Turney reached out to Sean and agreed to sit down for a formal interview. Whatever Sean said next had the potential to shift the direction of this case completely.
So, first things first, let's get her into this missing. Okay? Have you ever seen Matthew Miller? You know who I'm talking about? Was he over at your house?
Yeah, it's been for weeks. I'm not very lucky. It's definitely been about weeks.
Before the 3rd, was his truck ever parked at your house? For more than like a day, overnight?
I'm not sure.
Have you ever driven his truck? You've driven his truck? When was the last time you drove his truck?
A couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago? So, again, when did you find out that they split? They took off to Arizona, ran away together, whatever.
It was 7 weeks ago. Came back every week. Come back.
Did you have anything to do with Jennifer's disappearance, Matthew's disappearance? Do you think something bad happened to Matthew and Jennifer?
I know Jennifer drug and choice used to be there. She came back with more bills than I could imagine anybody would have. She let those.
Man, I just got a really, really bad feeling about all this. You don't.
I do.
You don't seem.
I've been living in this circle for a minute.
Has she ever done this before?
Yeah.
During the interview, Detective Turney noticed
Who y'all think the person behind all this shit is, man? Who y'all think the one that's really orchestrating this shit?
something strange. Sean remains unnervingly calm, especially considering his ex-wife and the mother of his 3 young children has just vanished. Turney begins to question whether Sean is simply a bystander caught up in a tragic situation or if he knows more than he's letting on. The next day, Detective Turney would get his answer, as police received an unexpected call from a man named Josh Hall. Josh was an acquaintance of Matthew Miller and claimed he'd recently witnessed something that deeply concerned him, directly related to the strange disappearances. Investigators quickly arranged for a meeting with Josh, hoping his account would finally provide the breakthrough they were looking for.
Hey man, what's going on with Matthew, man? That's my chick's cousin. Check this out, man. Check this out.
That's all me.
Check this out, man. Yesterday, alright, was at Kelly's. Alright, Sean told to go talk to you. And I guess he had to go talk to you or something. Talk to cops. He goes in Kelly's in the garage, stashes the bag in the ceiling. Gun, jacked his wife's IDs, some clothes, some other shit. Everything, just stashes it there. Since he had to go talk to the cops. I was there. I was there. Sean killed all 3 of them motherfuckers, man. I'm telling you, he murked all 3 of them people, man. He's putting it off on Martha that he ran off and everything. Why in the Yes. I don't know, man. Kelly's like my sister. I know all it, you know. I killed all the. I know he did, man. I know he did. He did, man. I'm telling you. Come on, they find the truck right by his house. You know what I'm saying? And he was throwing a trip over there. You know what I mean? Like, Martha was his chick. Martha was there. By himself. He's a smart man. Look how long they've been missing for. He just barely reported his wife missing. His wife's been missing since like the 23rd. Since last month, you know what I mean? She's been missing the same time Matt's been missing. And after he left and everything, to go talk to you, Kelly went in there and opened that and everything. Was a strap, her IDs, some other personal stuff of hers, some clothes, and I don't know what she do with it. She wigged out. I had her with me the whole time. She was tripping. Oh. And then Danny Limos took off with it. Danny was there too. Danny Limos took the gun. Took the strap.
What vehicle was
Danny walking?
Walking?
Yeah, he was walking. I'm telling you, man. Like he tripped me out yesterday. That's how I tied everything together yesterday when he did that. You know what I mean? Like I know he off them 3, man. I know he did.
Josh claims that Sean arrived at the residence of a woman named Kelly DeSoto, carrying a bag he carefully hid in the ceiling of her home before leaving to speak with detectives at the police station. After Sean left, Kelly discovered the hidden bag, removed a gun from inside, and handed it off to a man named Danny Lemos, locally known as Dog, who quickly took the weapon and left on foot. When Sean returned and realized the bag was missing, he became visibly agitated, smashing his phone on the ground before storming out. These troubling claims raised immediate suspicion around everyone involved, including 2 new persons of interest, Kelly DeSoto and Daniel Lemos, both closely associated with Sean and Jennifer based on Josh's statement. Danny Lemos was nowhere to be found at the time, so Detective Turney knew he urgently needed to verify Josh's account by speaking directly with Kelly, and more importantly, find out if she was hiding anything that could help connect the dots in this increasingly tangled case.
As I travel across the Commonwealth,
Abigail Spanberger kicked off her statewide bus tour.
every corner of Virginia, the story is the same.
When investigators first arrived at Kelly's house, she agreed to meet them at the station for an interview, but refused their offer of a ride, saying her boss would bring her in about 30 minutes. However, when the time came, Kelly never showed up at the police station. It was a major red flag, and it made investigators even more suspicious of her. 2 hours later, Detective Turney returned to her house, suspecting that Kelly might be stalling for time or trying to cover something up.
Enough. Chief Robert, Ben, the detectives.
Hi.
Ready?
She hasn't gotten here yet. So I talked to my lawyer, and he told me that I didn't have to go with you guys.
You don't have to.
What is it about? Can you tell me?
It's about the disappearance of
who?
Matthew Miller and Jennifer Lehman. Sean Lehman.
Sean is not missing.
I know he's not.
This time, Kelly's behavior was noticeably different. She appeared distraught, reluctant to cooperate, and quick to mention her lawyer. Detective Turney felt certain that she was withholding crucial information and decided to press harder.
Was Sean here yesterday?
He came out yesterday.
How many times? What did he do?
He came inside. He told me that he had to go down and report Jennifer missing.
Did Sean hide anything in the house that was later taken?
No.
Did he destroy his phone?
Yeah, right here. I forgot. He destroyed his phone.
Did he bring a bag inside that had a gun?
No.
Or any of Jennifer's identification cards?
I didn't see
Did you look in it?
No, I didn't see.
Did Danny Lemos take the gun later?
No.
Do you think he did something to Jennifer and Matthew?
I honestly don't. He doesn't seem like that type of person.
I think you're lying to me about the bag and the gun and Jennifer's ID.
Oh no, I don't know anything about. Like he asked me, he said, "Where's my?" Yeah, no, I didn't see him bring anything in.
Oh, you're forgetting what I already spoke with.
I know.
Sean has some stuff in your shed.
Yeah, he doesn't move it. I don't know. Any questions?
Happened yesterday?
No. I don't think so.
You went through it?
No.
After some more pressure, Kelly admitted she had several suspicious bags in her shed, supposedly belonging to Sean. Curious about the contents of the bags, detectives quickly followed Kelly to take a closer look.
I'm pretty sure yeah. I cleaned that box there. It's not his, I don't think. I'm sure it's not. And that paint can is not his.
This one? What about this one?
That's his. That's his. Oh, did you let my face house?
On Jackson? Really? She let us search that thing from head to toe. And outside too.
Despite their best efforts, detectives found no clear signs of blood or evidence linking back to the missing people. It was a frustrating dead end, and the chances of finding them seemed increasingly slim. At this stage, investigators had narrowed down their focus to several individuals close to the missing trio, each with conflicting stories and questionable behavior that kept detectives on edge. But without hard evidence, options were increasingly running out. Desperate for a breakthrough, Detective Turney secured a search warrant for Sean and Jennifer's former home at 817 Kingman Avenue. Unsure exactly what or who they might encounter, officers cautiously approached the property, prepared for any potential threat. Yet again, investigators were too late. The house had already undergone extensive renovations, carpets removed, drywall stripped, any potential evidence completely erased. Unbeknownst to investigators at the time, the critical evidence they desperately needed was sitting in an abandoned truck, miles away, just waiting to be discovered. For now, though, every possible lead was exhausted, and Detective Turney knew it was time for a more direct approach. So he called Sean once more, determined to extract something, anything, that could finally lead investigators to the missing trio.
Hello? Hey, is this Sean?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Sean, this is Detective Turney. How are you doing?
Good, how are you doing today?
Good, man. I've been trying to get a hold of your other number, and it's not working. So,
No, I apologize. Sorry.
so you know anything new?
No, I haven't heard anything. Nope.
Okay. Are you still around town?
No, I'm in Albuquerque.
No, we've made some progress here and there. I've got a bunch of pictures of different vehicles. I'd like you to take a look at, see if you could help me identify them.
Good time tomorrow. I wanted to come in and stuff I got to return to the school.
Okay. All right, just make sure the kids are taken care of, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
All right,
Thanks, sir.
we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Thanks.
Sean sounded cooperative and willing to help, promising Detective Turney he would come in for questioning. Yet, Sean never showed up. The next day, Turney even offered to personally pick Sean up and bring him to the station. But once again, Sean failed to appear. At this point, Turney felt certain Sean was deliberately stalling and knew they couldn't afford to waste any more time. He's done playing cat and mouse.
Take the next step in your financial journey at thrivent.com, where money means more.
Nigel loves the saxophone, and he loves helping others find their sound too. So he built a course on Kajabi that turned his passion into a business. That crescendoed into a community.
With the CCTV footage and witness statements pointing directly at Sean and Danny as crucial figures, Detective Turney knew he needed to bring them in for questioning. So investigators dug deeper into both men's backgrounds, and that's when they hit the jackpot. Sean had an outstanding warrant for missing a court appearance related to a 2020 assault and battery charge. It was the break they needed. On February 25th, officers located Sean in Albuquerque and arrested him without incident, transporting him directly to the Grants Police Department for questioning. Detective Turney's goals for the interview were simple: determine exactly what Sean knew about the missing trio and find out where Danny Lemos had vanished after taking the alleged gun.
Let's go back to Matthew's truck. Okay, so it starts to back in there, and you're the last one who drove it, right? So let's go backward from when you parked it. Where did you go with it that day? Do you remember specifically?
The only places I ever traveled was one time to McDonald's. I thought that was the last day we ever used it. And I got Smith's, we got water, food, Walmart, that's it. Is there a tracker on the truck? My phone was always on, like, pull the line on. I'm not going in the mountains. I have children. I don't have any bodies. Like, I was a medic in the Army. Like, I have 3 kids.
I don't think you're capable of doing something like this. I think you're very capable of defending yourself, though. An accident happens.
If it was an accident, I would be like, that's self-defense, because self-defense is feasible, but literally, no. The biggest fear in my house, why the pistol stayed in the house, was Tato, like dog. Like, that guy scares me. I'm not gonna lie about it.
Yeah.
So.
Who told you to park it there? Justin?
Justin was there at the house, talking with, like, they're all chewing on the soup.
Who's all there?
Jennifer, Justin, and Matthew. And he gets a boatload of pills from him. And they're like, we're going to go score. I mean, they didn't nobody, nothing.
So you take the truck and the kids.
No, they leave the truck. And literally, I'm like, well, I need to go. Like, can I get some fucking groceries or some shit? Okay. And literally, I'm like, what do we do with the truck? He's like, leave it. I'm like, you're leaving the shit here? Like, no. I was like, you're not going to park in front. No, I need to go to the dumpsters. I need to go to McDonald's for water. You know.
And so they told you in the house, when you're done with it, to park it at the Lubbock Apartments.
Matthew wanted to park it down the street. He says, no, my buddy's over there near the apartments. Just leave it there.
As the interview continued, Sean seemed to have an answer for everything, including the CCTV footage, claiming he only moved the truck at Matthew and Justin's request. He also appeared to casually downplay the entire incident, insisting the trio's disappearances were simply part of a drug-related business venture, nothing criminal. But Detective Turney wasn't buying it. He knew Sean's explanation didn't match witness statements, and his earlier actions were too suspicious to ignore. But without solid proof, Turney couldn't directly refute Sean's story. So, to move forward, Detective Turney changed tactics. He decided to deliberately introduce Danny Lemos into the conversation, offering Sean an easy scapegoat. If Sean took the bait, Turney might finally uncover what Sean was hiding, or at least gain insight into what really happened to the missing trio.
Did Danny kill him?
I have no idea. I literally spent most of my time with the kids. If I had to guess who would kill him, it would be the guy saying, if I gotta dispose of bodies, I'm gonna put him in my pig. And he showed me the pig one day because I was helping him at his house.
This is Sean.
I don't have any answers for Matthew. I don't know much about him. Talk to Dog. If someone's gonna move a body and put it somewhere, my guess, the creepy dude that talks about pigs with everything but the eyeballs. I'm like, who would know that? Like, this dude's, I'm scared of Dog. So. But my kids are scared of Dog. I'm scared of Dog. I don't know what the fuck I'd be afraid of it. I'm ashamed of it. But we hid in the house. We didn't go anywhere. I definitely didn't leave my kids for 5 hours. I couldn't find the look of the other one.
Just as planned, the moment Danny Lemos' name came up, Sean seized the opportunity and implicated him, pointing to Danny's violent nature and even suggesting his ability to dispose of bodies using pigs. Beyond those accusations, however, Sean stuck to his story for the rest of the interview, denying any involvement in the disappearance. Without solid proof against him, detectives had no choice but to end their questioning. Still, Sean wasn't completely free. His outstanding warrant for failure to appear in court meant he'd spend the next 7 days in custody, and officers immediately transported him to the local jail. Investigators spent the following week interviewing acquaintances, re-examining evidence, and piecing together scattered leads. During their interview, one detail caught Detective Turney's attention: the mysterious red Ford truck that was spotted parked outside Sean's residence, later leaving with unknown contents loaded in the back. Investigators had not yet located this truck, and Turney strongly suspected it might hold something crucial to their case. For now, though, 3 people remained missing, and police narrowed their focus to 2 prime suspects: Sean Lannon, who was recorded on surveillance driving Matthew's truck and potentially connected to the missing red truck, and Danny Lemos, who allegedly received a handgun connected to Sean before disappearing himself. With each passing day, Turney grew more convinced that the missing trio had been murdered, and that their 2 prime suspects likely held the answers. But the window to find something conclusive was quickly closing, because on March 3rd, Sean completed his short jail sentence and was released back onto the streets, significantly raising the stakes. Now facing the possibility of losing another prime suspect, Detective Turney knew he had to act fast. All he needed was just one single lead, some hint of where the bodies might be hidden.
Ready to take the next step in your career? Earn the credentials you need to secure your future in fields that are in high demand at Thomas Edison.
On March 5th, officers received a call from the security at Albuquerque's Sunport Airport about an abandoned red Ford Ranger, eerily similar to the one from surveillance footage gathered during the investigation. What officers found inside would confirm the gruesome truth they'd been searching for.
Kind of smells. Kind of smells, but I mean, not to like decompose or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We called it in 1:30, but they said they didn't want to. They didn't want to send anybody out here.
There's a pretty foul smell coming from the vehicle.
Yeah.
Every so often. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, I can't really tell what it was. It didn't really sound like. I couldn't really think it smelled like decomp body or something like that, but I don't know. Yeah, I can smell something, but I can't really tell what it was. It also smelled like dirty, like heel almost, but yeah, I don't know. But we'll check the video and all that good stuff, so.
In the back of the truck were several sealed storage bins, emitting an unmistakable smell of decay. And inside were the dismembered bodies of Jennifer Lannon, Matthew Miller, and Justin Mata. Jennifer had been shot at close range in the head. Justin had also suffered a gunshot wound to the head, along with severe blunt force injuries. And Matthew's body showed clear signs of massive head trauma, evidence he'd also been beaten to death. But the horrors didn't end there. Hidden beneath a tarp in the passenger seat was yet another body. Randall Apostolon, the truck's owner. His body showed signs of severe blunt force trauma, and a bloodied hammer found nearby was clearly the weapon used to kill him. Investigators found more disturbing evidence inside the truck. Multiple serrated knives stained with dried blood, a handsaw, and several pairs of industrial gloves, all clearly pointing to a calculated, cold-blooded murder. It was still unclear to investigators why Randall had been murdered or how his death was connected to the other 3, but they wouldn't have to wait long to find out. Detectives urgently turned to the Albuquerque airport's surveillance cameras, knowing the truck hadn't driven itself there. And it didn't take long before they spotted exactly who they were looking for. On March 3rd, 2021, just 2 days before the gruesome discovery, the airport's cameras captured Sean Lannon driving the truck into the airport parking lot, exiting the vehicle, and leaving behind the bodies of his 4 victims. Finally, detectives found their killer. It was time to track Sean down and bring him in. On the same day the bodies were discovered, police urgently scrambled to track down Sean Lennon, but it was already too late. Sean had slipped out of Albuquerque and vanished. Immediately, the U.S. Marshals issued a nationwide alert believing Sean posed an active threat and was possibly on a violent crime spree. Authorities across multiple states joined the manhunt to track him down before anyone else was harmed. Then, on March 9th, Detective Turney received a disturbing call. U.S. Marshals informed him that Sean Lennon was now wanted in connection to another murder, this one committed just a day earlier in New Jersey. Authorities had linked Sean to the murder of Michael Debkowski through witness statements and surveillance footage that placed him directly at the scene. A quick background check also revealed the victim wasn't a random target. Debkowski was someone Sean had personally known for many years. It was an alarming detail that made it clear Sean's violent spree was far from over. Now, with 5 bodies discovered and a serial killer on the loose, police knew anyone in Sean Lennon's circle could be next, and they had to act fast. Federal authorities urgently tracked Sean's movements, closely monitoring surveillance footage and cell phone data. And finally, on the morning of March 10th, U.S. Marshals pinpointed Sean's location in St. Louis, Missouri, and they quickly moved in and captured him without incident. Sean Lennon was immediately extradited back to New Jersey, finally putting an end to his killing spree. By now, the evidence against Sean Lennon was overwhelming. Investigators had more than enough to charge him, but there were still critical questions that only Sean could answer. They still needed to understand exactly why he committed these horrific murders and determine whether he acted alone or if others helped him carry out and conceal evidence. When Detective Turney sat down face to face with Sean, he expected more lies and deception, but surprisingly, Sean didn't resist or deny anything. Instead, he resigned to his fate, openly admitting he was tired of running and knew his capture was inevitable. In his own words, he simply wanted it to be over. So, with nothing left to hide, Sean would give detectives exactly what they hoped for: a chilling, detailed account of the murders and the twisted reasons behind each one.
If you want to build an app and have no idea how to code or where to start, check out Base 44.
Jen was already out with her. Wasn't enough to take her life. So she wanted me to make sure she went too, for sure. Because I realized she was breathing. She wasn't gonna OD. I went in the other room, psyched myself up, repeating that an emotionally charged statement of, "You killed the Garrison baby." So I had nothing whatever to do it. I put that pistol on her head and I pulled the trigger. Just went on. A couple seconds later, I was positioned on the bed too. I put that pistol in my mouth. I handle up. Just slipped past my teeth. My son cried out. I was like, what the I do now? Full of sugar, kid's gonna see both of our hands went up. I rolled up the rounds out of the gun, put it in the dresser. Closed the bedroom door, got the kids normal, set them up to be in the other room. We didn't have a vehicle. My John's boyfriend drove in the truck on the car ride. So I pretty much slid her in so we could be out. To a storage bin, a long one. The sheets that were around her, the bedding was in the bag, in the box. A day later, I tried to dismember her to put her in containers. It didn't work. It was awful and traumatic. Just thinking about it, it still haunts me. I knew I was living on borrowed time at that point, so I needed to get my kids somewhere safe to cope. So I continued with packing everything up. All the while still mating just a month. He's responsible for the drugging and doing that to my kids. It took like a week. I came to the house. So I in the laundry room, connected to the garage. That's where I killed him. Just before I killed him, he offered up a trade. His phone had pictures of Shawn Michael standing there naked in my living room. I don't know what his name was, William or Matthew Miller, whatever that his name is. With his on my son's shoulders. I was like, who sent you this picture? He's like, I don't know it's real. He's like, I took the picture. I was like, well, you took that picture and you just advanced the guy in the picture. So, I said, there it is. You know, he was right over the van where Jim was hiding. He wanted to know if he could do a shot for it to his life. So I said, well, if you find any in the vent. So he literally was looking down in the vent. He didn't see it coming. And I shot him in the back of the head. It wasn't something I was proud of. He's a pretty tall dude. I had the dismember him at some point, a day or two later. It disgusted me. That's gross. I had to work up the nerves to move his body. So there's so much blood. That's why I had to pull the floor up in that room. I still have a room that was the flooring that was pulled up in the kid's bedroom. A piece of landlord never fixed the water leak. And the carpet got molded. It was unsafe. The carpet was outside the house, and so was the padding if they slept through some other reason. It was still there, but it took 2 hours before I had enough the ability to even go near Justin.
When you got Justin over there, was this shortly after? Like how long between the time that you Jennifer, did you shoot Justin?
It was at least a week. It took a while.
Did you get him to come over?
I was baiting as if I was Jennifer on the phone.
Yeah. So you thought you was to meet Jennifer?
Yeah. I also had pictures of Daniel Lemos and my son. I never got my hands on Daniel Lemos. I fully intended to I was heading back to New Mexico for it. Like yesterday.
Yeah, we're 10 years.
If I did, it'd be in the box. So then I had the 3 of them. Probably that kid comes over, William or Matthew, or whatever his name is. Comes over with Felicity, his girlfriend. She looked like she was like 12 years old. And I should her name on there, I don't have to. So he's like, they're looking for money for anything. I'm like, I give you a food card. They're like, just take like $40. I was like, all I need is later in the week, give me a ride to get some water. I'm having less frequent of water. So one of those times he came back, he didn't have Felicity. And that's when I shot him in the back of the head.
I'm Abigail Spanberger, candidate for governor, and I sponsored this ad.
MAGA Republican Winsome Earl Sears.
I am speaking.
What does she say about Trump's bad budget bill?
The bill, as you know now, there's so many.
I had one of his vehicles in Albuquerque. At some point he brought me the boxes that fit him in the back. I couldn't fill it with enough money to get the vehicle, so he was going to take the truck back, so I found somewhere else for the boxes of A's storage containers. I was going to hold them for $150. He wanted another $300 once we got to his place. Randy wanted another $300 to hold the boxes. So I didn't have $300. So he's like, well, I'm going to drop you back off. So we left, came back to the Pearl. The box was still in the back. Pulled in right there. We got in a fight. I killed him in the front seat. He was in the driver's seat.
Throughout his confession, Shawn remained eerily composed, showing almost no emotions. Even more chilling is the fact that just hours after dismembering the bodies and brutally killing Randall, Shawn was picked up by police on an unrelated warrant and sat across from Detective Turney, coldly denying any involvement, while a truck full of bodies was parked just a few blocks away.
So Tuesday I took I grabbed the truck and I didn't know what to do with it. I don't know anybody. What do you do with the body? So I wasn't I knew at some point it was going to get caught. I just wanted my kids back home. I took them to the airport the day before. And I positioned them just everything was the same. Secured the vehicle. That's an obvious. And then took I believe it was an Uber. Took him right to the Pearl. The next day we flew out. I'm waiting on time. Again. At some point they would find the bodies at the airport in the box. And last thing on my list was the man that was me as a child, my big brother. Big brother's big sisters or whatever. They got pictures too. Wanted the pictures back. He didn't want to give me the pictures, so I started beating him. Then he gave me the pictures. It took his life. So I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. I did find time to make it back to finish Daniel Amos.
The last victim in Sean's killing spree was his former mentor, Michael Debkowski, a man Sean accused of abusing him during childhood and believed still had photographs of that abuse. When Debkowski refused to hand over those photographs, Sean killed him without hesitation. But just as detectives thought they heard everything from Sean, he would make one final, shocking statement. There were even more bodies waiting to be found.
And so the other 11, you said started about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago? And you disarmed them from guns, and you said knives?
Not nice. Yeah, whatever. Some point. Had like almost like a pickaxe.
11 bodies, bro.
Swung like a pickaxe.
Was like if you had to think back, like how many out of the 11 were shot and how many were stabbed? Like if you can elaborate on any of that.
2 were shot.
2. And then how many were stabbed?
Pretty much the rest of them went out.
The rest of them. So 9.
According to Sean, he'd killed at least 11 additional people, mostly drug dealers tied to Jennifer, and hidden their bodies in remote areas of Malpais National Park. Detectives approached these claims cautiously, knowing Sean was a skilled manipulator who mixed truths with calculated lies. Perhaps this was his last attempt to influence the outcome of his trial later on. But despite extensive searches, no additional bodies were ever discovered, and Sean's claims remained unverified. Detectives also investigated one of the key persons of interest directly implicated by Sean himself, Danny Lemos. He was located in Albuquerque and arrested by U.S. Marshals on March 25, 2021. Danny agreed to speak with Detective Turney, firmly denying any involvement and expressing shock that Sean was even capable of these horrific crimes. He admitted taking the handgun Sean had hidden at Kelly's house, but claimed he had no idea it was tied to a murder and had quickly sold it afterwards. After exhaustive interviews and reviewing all available evidence, detectives eventually cleared Danny, along with all other potential suspects, ultimately concluding Sean acted entirely alone. In October 2022, Sean pleaded guilty to the first-degree murder of Michael Debkowski in New Jersey. He was sentenced to 35 years in prison, and in May 2024, he pleaded guilty to killing Jennifer Lannon, Justin Mata, Matthew Miller, and Randall Apostolone, receiving 4 consecutive 15-year sentences. As part of his plea agreement, Sean will serve his sentence in New Jersey first, then return to New Mexico to serve an additional 60 years behind bars.
No, he's cooked.
Why are you not investing in tax liens?
He's cooked, chat.
No, seriously. Why are you not investing into one of the most incredible...
Nah, but this a good stream though, y'all. I'm about to get up off this joint, carry my ass to bed, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Beat that out.